so you guys get 3 Dog Night for a bumper. It is 10:13 on this 26th day of May. Joy to you and me. Great song. You know what else is great? Having a child care center right here in the heart of the Riverbend in Alton. And Madison, Messina joining me in studio. You guys are creeping really, really, really close. June 13th, Leo's Clubhouse opens its doors, and so many people already excited about this. How does it feel knowing, man, in a couple weeks, your business owner's ready to take the world by storm here?
It's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm excited.
Yeah. And how did it start? So take me through this. Was this an idea you've always had? Was this, how did this develop?
It's kind of been an idea, but what really launched it, we were in a really bad accident end of March. Mm-hmm. And that morning we went to an indoor playroom, and me and my husband were kind of joking about it, like, hey, we should do this, we should do this. Then the accident happened, and we were like, oh, wake up call, let's just do it.
Right. and here you are. I mean, this is really fascinating. And how great is it to know that, you guys decide, hey, no, we're going to do this, and all it takes is something to happen. And,
yeah.
And, I'm glad you guys are okay, number one, in the role. I mean, it was a serious accident. And to, know that you guys are doing well and deciding life's too short, let's see what happens. Now, how'd you decide on the location? Was Alton always the choice?
Regionally, yes. I wanted to bring more back into Alton. I was born and raised here.
Mm-hmm.
Alton has my heart. So I wanted to keep things moving and flowing. We don't have a lot of things for littles,
mm-hmm.
and I have littles of my own, so I wanted something for us that is just not a playground at the park.
Right. And this is great. So take me through this. So how did you guys develop this? Because I'm sure everything you guys put in that room were planned and meticulous. What were you looking to do with it? It's
more Montessori based. So
Gotcha.
It is a dramatic playroom for kids infancy to the age of 8, but any child is welcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's just basically they have dress up, little art centers, just things that kids will use their imagination while playing with other children.
Wow, that's great. And to me, knowing that, I don't have a child yet, but, you never know when that's going to come. It's one of those where knowing that there's a spot to take your child right here in town that is a clean, brand new location that has a great playroom and really to help develop skills like critical thinking and all those things that are very important, for the development of our youth. Now, take us through your background. How did you get involved in this?
I actually worked with Region 3.
Okay.
Cooperation. It is a outsourced program for school districts.
Right on.
I was a paraprofessional, and then I became a stay-at-home mom for my 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted something that will still bring things to the community, but I can still stay with my littles. But I still wanted to be with children. I loved being in the classroom, so this kind of helped
bridge the gap a little bit.
Yeah.
Right on. And it's great to know, though, for the folks that watch at home on Roku or on the site or every one of the 40 platforms we're on at this point, that they know that when they take their child to you have a background in working with children and everything that makes that, decision a lot more easy to make, and that's fantastic. So what's the age range for how young can we sign up our child?
It's from infancy all the way to 8 years is the age range.
Uh-huh.
But any child is welcome. I'm going to have things for 10 to 12-year-olds as well because I don't want them to feel left out.
Right.
But that's pretty much.
Yeah.
I have a 2.5-year-old and an 10-month-old. He'll be 10 months on the 1st.
We're going to replay this in a couple of years. No, I'm just kidding. But it's really nice to know that stuff because to me, that's a scary decision. I'm not a parent, but I can only imagine just thinking, through the, just observing, you're deciding where you're sending your child to where you aren't going to see for a couple hours.
Yeah.
How nerve-wracking is that, the decision before you even had the school to even think about, what you were going to do with daycare or anything?
Yeah. So we're not quite a daycare.
Right. No.
Just make sure.
Yeah. No. What I'm meaning by that is you're taking, the child and you're going to a different spot with a different, adult and all those things that is still kind of a big decision to make.
It is big. I still like having them with me. They're still my little ones yet.
Right. And that's why I think this is going to be a great fit. I mean, you can tell that, you love children and that your children mean everything to you. So to know that you're going to have some good, good people over at Leo's Clubhouse is fantastic. So with that being said, can people start asking about signups yet?
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook at Leo's Clubhouse. We're still working on a website, but we'll get that out to you as soon as we get it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. And they just say, hey, I would like to learn about, some of your upcoming programs or things like that. What's the day look like at your
So
guys's?
we are looking to open from 10 to 6 during the day, and it's an open play. So you can come in, and it's a one price for the day. So it's $12 a day for the first kid and $8 a day for any kid after that per group. We're also looking at memberships and birthday parties.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you can go all year long with your child if you have that membership, huh?
Yep.
And now with that, take us through your experience in that playroom up in South Dakota and really why that was just such a great deal to you that when you saw it, you just were like, yeah, let's talk.
So it was just a really cool spot it was a small town in South Dakota. We were driving through, so if anybody's driving through Alton,
there you
we're
go.
a small spot. And it was just really cool to watch my kids interact with other kids that they don't normally get to since I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
So that was really a pushing point, was having it for the stay-at-home parents or the work-at-home parents and things like that. So you can bring your child and work and watch.
And too, another aspect that I just kind of thought of, and I don't know if it's I just throw things out there, is honestly, a lot of young parents, are so busy because, you're at home with the kids. This is a great way to, collaborate and kind of get to meet younger parents too, and develop your own, friendships, whatever you need. That's amazing. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. I'm ready. This is awesome. So with that being said, how long has it taken you to get everything moving?
We signed the lease at the end of April, and we're hoping to be open by June 13th. I can talk.
I get paid to talk, and I still can barely do it. I'm honest.
But we are really, really close. We're in the steps of painting and everything now, so we're getting close.
And now, how nerve-wracking is it, too? Are you getting nervous yet?
Really nervous.
Don't. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great hit. Now, for all the folks at home that are like, yeah, let's do this, we're wanting to look into this, where are we located at exactly?
We are on Center Drive behind the mall. Well, actually on the side of the mall. The JCPenney side.
Yeah, so near like Quest Diagnostics and all that.
Yes, we're right next door to them, actually. They're our neighbors.
There you go. Don't ask how I know where they're located. With that being said, this is a great spot. I mean, you're in the heart of Alton, right there on the belt line that anyone from Jerseyville or Godfrey can drive right in from 255 and hit Albee, and you're right there. Or you can just head on over to Albee and you're living in town. You're right there too. Now, your friend, because you grew up here, I'm sure you have friends reaching out, getting excited for you. Has that been nice to know that, you and your husband are supported on this?
It's been really nice, and I've been reaching out to people and, appreciating their appreciation towards this with us. It's been really cool to watch everybody be so excited about something in the Alton area.
Well, and that to me is a huge point, because initially I did think, oh, it's a daycare where we take her. But then it was like, no, this is 10 times more than that. This is an experience that we can have with our kids. And like you said, while we're working, and we got to get this done. We have a deadline. Well, the kids want to play too, and it's summer. Well, all right, let's grab the laptop and let's go, and let's make sure that we all can get something out of this day. I'm a big fan, and I really mean that. I think this is going to be great, and I know that you and your husband put in a lot of work for this, and I know it's going to stay. Now, what was the conversation with your husband when you decided let's officially do this? Was it one that was like you guys were both ready to go?
He's always been my number one supporter.
That's even better.
Yeah, anything I suggest, he's just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hats off to you. That's awesome. Thank you, Madison's husband. What's his name?
Logan.
Thank you very much, because we wouldn't have this without the support.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. And now, what's your takeaway? What's your message to the surrounding areas, the Riverbend areas, about Leo's Clubhouse and what you can provide to the children?
We want to expand their independence and their creativity for everybody. We also want to expand their socialization for people who don't always get out as much, and just be a welcome and warming place for everybody.
Absolutely. And for more information, you can check out Leo's Clubhouse online on Facebook currently. And just search Leo's Clubhouse. Take you right to it. That's what I did this morning. And what you can do, too, is stay tuned for that website to be developed, all that good stuff. And have some fun with your littles at Leo's Clubhouse in a great location with a great atmosphere. And what's cool is you're so passionate about it that, you know, because sometimes I used to do a little bit of consulting work and, you know, people would come in and talk about their business and it's like, oh, well, I do this and I do this. And it's like, you got to be excited about it. You got to live this. And you are living this. And it's going to, I'm serious. I think this is going to be a great thing for the community. I think it's an awesome idea. And the best of luck on this. If you need me for anything, want to come back on the show, talk about new programs, new things you're bringing in. Oh, thank you, CJ, for helping me remember this. I got to ask you, as you're setting this up, is there a device, toy, component of the room that's your favorite so far?
Right now, so we have two little rooms. There's a playhouse and Leo's library. Right now, Leo's library is my favorite little place. It's just a very calming environment for kids who might be just a little overwhelmed with all the others, but they can just kind of go in and take a breath and come right back out.
I'm a fan. I'm in because, well, my cousin Jet, my nephew Channing loves reading, but my cousin Jet's just like Channing when it comes to reading. Those kids could read anything, and that's a great addition too because there's a lot of kids that like to take that break and read a little book and enjoy and get something out of that too. This is going to be awesome. Leo's Clubhouse, I am going to say it now. We'll be around for a while. I can really see it. And the best of luck. Whenever you're ready to come back on and talk about new things, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you.
It's 10:25 in the heart of the Riverbend on this 26th day of May. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be joined now by OSF Healthcare. May is Stroke Awareness Month, and we're going to get some tips, some tricks on maybe ways we can spot some things we can prevent and ways we can keep our loved ones safe. We'll take a quick break. Our daily show rolls on after this.